What's up, YouTube? Justin here with Fan Man coming at you with another demolishing deck. We got the Bowser beat down, as you can see, and we're about to drop some shells and pop some scales. No, this deck won't pop any scales, but you know, gotta have hopes and dreams.
That would have been cool.
We're gonna play Fluffals. This time it's Fluffals. Yeah, they're pretty, but then they get really ugly and mean looking. Kids' dreams, nightmares. This is what did it right here with this deck. Probably not, but whatever. We're gonna run the 3 dogs. Why? Because 2's just not good enough. Normal or special summon. Excuse me. Out of Fluffal or an edge imp. Pretty basic. We're gonna run the 3 penguin. Why? Because I like to summon more. I like to have more monsters on the field than you do. Why? Links are a thing now. That's what we're in. So when he's normal summon or special, no, is he special summon? No. When this card is normal summon during your main phase, you can special summon a Fluffal monster from your hand. When he's used for a fusion summon for a Frightfur monster, you can draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. Boom, nailed it. We're gonna run the 3 bears. Why? Because I like adding. You do the math, not me. Too lazy. That's how it works. Discard bear, add toy vendor. Done. There it is. Got the 2. Didn't say 3. I said 2. You weren't listening. Fluffal owls. Why? Because it's the polymerization built into it, and it also adds me a palmy from my deck to my hand. So let's add those up. Add those numbers. Y'all keep adding. How many was that so far? You let me know down below in the comments. Pay 500 life points. Use it as a polymerization. Normal summon it. Give me a polymerization. Done. We run the 2 Fluffal wings. Was running it at 3. It was just too winging for me. I couldn't do it. Wasn't enough. Had you pop the toy vendor, draw 2 cards, and you draw another one after toy vendor goes to the graveyard. You search you out a Fluffal. There you go, into that. Running 2 sheep. Why? Because it's the best card in the deck. Why is it not hollow? Come on, Konami. Need the hollows. So you have a Fluffal monster that's not sheep. Special summon it. Climb your links. Boom. Done. Run the 3 edge imp chain. It's edge imp chain. You know what it does. Can't search it. We run the 1 edge imp saber. Searchable. Everyone knows that. Fluffal Frightfur. Frightfur Fluffals. Frightfur. That's what I'm saying. That's how it goes. 19 monsters. Would play more, but don't need to because it's Frightfurs. Alright, we play the 3 toy vendors. Best card in the deck other than, what was it? Sheep. Of course. Best card. Draw a card, Fluffal, special summon it. Add them up. Do the pluses. Send to the graveyard, add a Fluffal from your deck to your hand. We said that a while ago. If you're listening, let me know. Run the 3 polymerizations because I like to be big old scary monsters that can OTK you. Best card. Other than sheep, of course. Sheep's the best. Alright, cool. Run the 3 cosmic cyclones. You worried about the in-game procedures? I'm not. Pay the 1,000 before that. I'm OTK you. That's pretty much the gist of Cosmic Cyclone. Is I'm gonna get rid of something, pay the 1,000, and then hopefully I'm OTKing you next turn. That's how it goes. Run the 2 Pot of Desires. That's right, 2 Pot of Desires. As long as you don't ash me, I'm gonna go off pretty good. I run almost 3 of every copy of every card in the deck, except, was it Fluffal and an owl and wings. That's it. Those are just things to help me keep going further in my game state. Draw my 2 cards. Run the 2 Frightfur fusions. Lots of 2s in this deck if you're paying attention. I like to fusion a lot. Fusion from the graveyard. Give me more stuff because that's what I'm going to do. I run the 2 Foolish Burial of Goods. 2. That's right. Magic number is either 2 or 3. Sometimes 1. 1's but mostly the loneliest number though. We're going to send that toy vendor. We're going to search ads. We're going to plus them up. How many ads are we at now? Can y'all tell me? Let me know. Down there. Alright, cool. We're going to run the 1 Insta and the 1 Frightfur Fusion. Jump instant up to 2 if you want. That's on you. Maybe. Be a good choice. We've play tested it with 2 a couple times. 1 seems to be the best choice for me though. That's it for the spells. That is, what is it, 20 something? I don't know. Then we run the 3 bottomless trap holes because I'm that guy. you're going to summon anything from your links or anything that's really big and I have a problem with, I'm bottomless it. Sky Striker is the only thing this thing has a problem with. You hit their link monster when it gets the boost. Run the one Solemn Morning, best card in the deck, other than Sheep. Alright, that's the deck. Going to the extra deck. We're going to run the one Cyruja, the one Firewall, the one Decode, the one Gaia. These are your bigger ones. You run the one Proxy and the one Underclock. I forgot the name, the Earth one. It points down there. I said it earlier.
Mrs. Radiant.
Mrs. Radiant, that's right. Thanks, camera guy. Computer tech guy. Mrs. Radiant, I would take out the Gaia Saber, put Mrs. Radiant in there. And then, what is it, Griffin, I'd take out Decode Talker for Griffin. There you go. There's your link monsters. I'd gotten rid of my, what is it, Griffin. So I don't have that no more. That's it for links. We play the 2 Tiger, because Tiger's running packs. Gotta run this 2, not 1, 2. Run the 2 Saber. OCK potential. Can't be destroyed, I think, with so many materials. We run the 1 Kraken, the 1 Wolf, and then your insta targets, which is Sheep and Thousand Eyes Restrict. Thousand Eyes Restricts, I'll take your monster. I can't get over it. It's mine now. If you're going to run insta fusion at 2, I would either bump this up to 2 or add in Panzer Dragon just to get rid of field destruction for the end of the turn. Then we run the 1 Tornado Dragon. It helps save our butt in a matchup at locals. This is definitely going to be an OTS kind of locals tournament deck. I would not try to take this to regionals unless you're going to spend more money in the deck. If you want to put more money in the deck, then go for it. You're going to need like maybe evenly matches, infinite impermanence. You could run the Ghost Ogres in there, or Ash Blossoms, not a big deal. Cut out some of it. Like cut out the Owls. You cut out Owls or cut Bear down to 1, or cut Bear down to 2, so take 1 out. Cut the Owls out, add in the 3 Ash Blossoms. There you go. Side deck. Got the 3 Hall of Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. It gives you a special summon of a fairy monster as long as you control no monster. So you make any monster a Cyber Dragon. Bam, nailed it. You run 2 Celestial Transformations. You have a fairy monster in your hand, you activate this, special summon it, and then you can go off from there with the rest of your Fluffals. If you don't know, most of your Fluffal monsters are fairy monsters. There are different attributes, but they're all fairy. And then we play 2 Smile World, because Fluffals are awesome, and when we become Frightfurs, they don't seem like they smile enough, so we've got to make them smile. This gives all your monsters 100 points extra to their attack for each monster you control for that turn, so it's awesome. 1 Dark Hole, because I can't play 2. Well, I'd play 2 Dark Holes. That's it for the spells. We run Triple Typhoon. Good replacement for Cosmic Cyclone if you're afraid of the in-match procedures. You don't want to pay the life points. Here you go. Typhoon's your replacement. But then we're going to come back in with the Solemn Judgment because I don't care about my life points. So I'm going to ruin yours before you get to do mine. You don't know what Solemn Judgment is, you pay half for life points, negate anything pretty much. We run 2 the Hectrice. That's right, 2 of this card. Because you can discard this card and add this to your hand. So this is like a terraforming for your continuous spell card that gives you pretty much a free summon as long as you don't control anything. So if you start out with that in your hand, then go off from there, you're pretty good. Then I run the 1 Fluffal Octopus. The reason I play Fluffal Octopus is just because it's so dang cute. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. That's cute. And then this is actually my daughter's favorite card, so she made me play it. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding, man. It's not my daughter's favorite card.
No. Yes, she did.
Did she? That's beside the point. Don't tell them my secrets. It's a good card, though, actually. So when it's used for a Frightfur fusion, you can pick 2 of your banished Frightfur monsters and put them back in your graveyard. You can do it again, pretty much. So that's it for the deck profile. Don't forget to check us out. Every social media, we should be there somewhere. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on how much math you did for that video. And tell us what you think about the deck. Give us any ideas of what you think you could change with it. We played it at locals, and I think I went, what did I go, 4-1, 3-2, something like that. 4-1, 3-2. I got third. I think it's third place is what I got with it. Third place. That was before I got rid of the Griffin and Earth Lady. Forget her name again.
Miss Radiant.
Miss Radiant. He's right. He nails it every time. Mrs. Radiant. So that's the deck profile, guys. As always, stay nerdy.